Hi, welcome to Forever Yoga. I'm Susan Foxley. I'm a registered yoga instructor and a certified life coach. I've been teaching yoga for over 2 decades, and today I want to share the gift of yoga at a pace that's right for you. It's all about life, body, and balance. Let's get started. Today we have Rebecca and George joining us, and this is for your bed. You can do all of these yoga poses in bed. We're going to start in shavasana. Rest. Let go. You can do this on the floor. You can do this on your bed. Just surrender into the earth. Relaxing your eyes, your temples. Relax your cheeks. Release your lower jaw from your upper jaw. Bring your awareness into your inhales and your exhales. Feel the expansion and contraction of your ribs and the rise and fall of your belly. And just relax your arms, your hands and fingers. Let your torso surrender into the earth. Just relax your legs, your feet and toes. Surrender and let go. And then go ahead and take your right leg and bend your right knee and give your right knee a big hug. Hug that right knee into your chest. Breathe into that right hip, please. This will completely release your lower back, any stiffness you may have. Breathe into that right hip. Breathe into your lower back, please. And completely let go of that right leg back onto the earth. And then hug your left knee into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Softening all of your facial muscles. Breathing into your lower back. Breathing into your left hip. Release and let go. Go ahead and straighten out your left leg. And what I'd like you to do is just take your hands underneath your sacrum and bend both knees and bring them up to the sky, please. Bring both legs up to the sky. Make sure your knees are as straight as you can possibly make them. Spread your toes wide and just lower your legs halfway down towards the floor. And hold. This is working your abdominal muscles, your core muscles. And breathe. Waking up your abdominals. And just check in with your breath. Bend your knees into your chest, please. And reach both legs up to the sky again. Spread your toes. Reach the inseam of the legs and your big toes up to the heavens. And slowly lower down, please, and hold. Check in with your abdominals here. Breathe deeply. See if you prefer your legs to be a little closer to the floor or a little higher. And then go ahead and bend your knees into your chest. Reach your legs up to the sky again, please. And then go ahead and hover. Go ahead and come down halfway. Breathe. Extend those big toes away from your face and breathe. Bend your knees into your chest. Really nice. Now we're going to skim the floor. Skim the floor with your legs and hold. This can be done in your bed right when you wake up, to wake up your abdominals, which will strengthen your lower back. Bring your legs up to the sky and bend your knees. And skim the floor again, please, and hold. And wake up those abdominals, spread your toes. If this is too much for you, always check in with yourself, honor yourself, and hug your knees into your chest if this is too much. Reach up and bend your knees. Really nice. Let's go ahead and straighten the legs, please, and interlace the thumbs over your head. Reach your arms over your head. Just stretch your arms over your head and stretch your heels away from your face. Just get really long. And then bring your arms out to the side and just lift your right leg, please, up to the sky. Reach your right leg up to the sky and twist it over while you gaze over at your right hand. Twist and breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathe deeply. Long inhalations. Breathe into that right hip. Straighten both knees as much as you can. Reach that right leg back up to the ceiling. Drop that leg down, please. Let's bring the left leg up. Reach it up to the sky. And then bring it over to your right hand and gaze at your left hand. And breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Remember, this can be done in your bed, right when you wake up in the morning, to release any lower back pain. Come on up. Bring that foot up to the ceiling and bring that leg back down, please. And now we'll do the right side again. Lift your right leg back up to the ceiling. Really nice. And then drop it over and look to the other side. Nice. Breathing into your lower back. Nice, Rebecca. Just straightening the leg as much as you can and breathe into the lower back. Nice, George. Breathing deeply and twisting. In yoga, we're as young as our spine. Bring that leg back up, and we're going to do the other side. Bring the left leg up, and then twist. Nice, Rebecca. Breathing into that lower back. Loosening up that sacrum, loosening up that lumbar. Nice, George. Breathing deeply. Gorgeous. Bring that leg back up. Drop that foot back down. And let's do it one more time. Reach your right leg up to the sky. Twist it over to your left hand and gaze over at your right hand, please. Breathing deeply. And this twist is really good for abdominals. It's good for your digestive system. It's good for cleansing out your internal organs. It's good for creating flexibility in the spine. Bring that leg back up, please. Drop that right leg down, and let's bring the left leg up. And go ahead and bring it over to your right hand and gaze at your left hand and twist. Creating a nice opening and space in your lower back. If you've been sitting in chairs for long periods, this will loosen up your lower back. It's one of the number one complaints for people is lower back pain from sitting in chairs all the time. Bring that leg back up, driving for long periods, and bring that leg back down, please. Very nice. Hug your knees into your chest. And with your knees stacked, just bring your knees, please, to the left and gaze over to the right. Stack your knees and just twist. Do a twist, please. Drop those knees out. Gaze over at your right hand, please. This can all be done in your bed right before you get up and go to work. Really nice. I do this with one of my clients that suffers from insomnia. She only sleeps 2 or 3 hours a night. So I do this with her. And then go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Or for people that are bedridden, this is really nice. And then bring the knees over to the right and gaze over to the left and twist. And breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Twisting and breathing into your lower back. Nice, George. Nice, Rebecca. And then come back to center and hug your knees into your chest. This is a wonderful pose for your back. The next one we're about to do. Straighten your left leg onto the floor. Hug your right knee, please. And from here, you're going to grab your big toe with your middle and index finger and bring that leg up to the sky. George, I'm going to give you a belt just so that I can show people at home. If you can't reach your big toe, grab a belt. Grab a tie, a belt, anything. And George will demonstrate here how you can just grab the belt, relax your head on the floor, and just bring that foot, that heel up to the sky. Nice, George. Nice, Rebecca. And I love how, Rebecca, your left hand is grounding that thigh. Beautiful. And see if you can bring those left toes to your face. Flex, yeah. Beautiful. So you're extending both heels away from your pelvis to get space between the femur and the pelvis. And go back to breathing, focusing on your inhales and your exhales. And then go ahead and bring that heel out to the side. Nice, extending that heel away from your pelvis. Try to keep both knees straight. Actually, as we age, it's harder to keep our knees straight. So lifting those kneecaps and extending those legs as straight as you can. Nice, George. Nice, Rebecca. And then come back up, bring that leg up to the ceiling. Extend that heel up to the ceiling. Beautiful, George. Now see if you can bring your nose to your knee, just a little abdominal. Come on up and just wake up those abdominals. Really beautiful. And then gently hug that knee into your chest. Give that knee a big hug. And then go ahead and straighten that leg out, and let's do the other side. Hug your left leg first. Give your knee a big hug. And then, Rebecca, go ahead and interlace your thumb and index finger around your big toe. And George, you can grab the belt. And for people at home, you can use a tie, you can use a strap, and then straighten the legs as much as you can. I love how you're anchoring that right thigh with your hand, Rebecca. Really nice. And then flexing those toes towards your face. And just check in with your breath. Softening the space between the eyebrows, please. Release your lower jaw. We often clench our jaws through the day. Soften your lips. Relax your shoulders. And then bring the leg out to the side. And extend that heel. This is a really terrific pose for any lower back pain. Breathing deeply. And George is having a little sensitivity in his hips, so this should help as well. Extending the heel away from your pelvis. And then let's go ahead and bring that left leg back up to the sky. Extend that heel up to the heavens. This is a really yummy pose for sciatica. For those at home that are suffering from sciatica, this is a terrific pose. And then nose to knee. Come on up. Wake up your abdominals. Nose to knee. Breathe. Beautiful. And then release and hug that knee into your chest. Very nice. Nice hug. And then straighten both legs out. And then stretch those heels. And then from here, bring your hands behind your head. Bring your knees into your chest. Let's do a few bicycles here. Let's go ahead and bring the right elbow to your left knee. And then other side, please. Remember, you can do all of these poses in bed. And then the other side. I learned last night that Pilates was created for people who are bedridden. And let's switch sides, please. And then other side, please. So we can do yoga in bed. This will really help. If you don't have time, start a yoga bed practice in the morning. Nice. And then other side again, please. And then again. Checking in with the breath. And then switch again. And then again. And then hug both knees into your chest. And then from here, let's just bring the feet hip distance apart. You can do this pose in your bed. Bring your feet hip distance apart, and let's just lift the buttocks up. Just lift the buttocks up just a little bit off the floor, bringing your knees away from your face. And then gently lower your buttocks back down onto the ground. And then lift up a little more, please. Lift up a little higher. We're just waking up those lower back muscles. Ground your feet into the earth or ground your feet into the mattress. And then slowly lower down. And then come on up again, please. Beautiful. And then slowly come on down. And then go ahead and hug your knees into your chest and roll onto your right side and come up to a seated position. So we're going to sit on our beds, cross-legged, or sit on the floor if you're at home on your mat, and go ahead and extend my right leg. My right shin is in front of my left shin, and extend your arms out so you have beautiful space in your lungs. Spread the right fingers away from the left fingers and the left fingers away from the right fingers, please. Lift the back ribs and the side ribs and interlace your fingertips and just reach your arms up to the sky. Look up. Lift the back ribs and the side ribs, please. We're getting space between each individual vertebrae. Stretch up. And then go ahead and crawl your fingertips forward. We're doing a little bit of a hip opener here. Just crawl forward as far forward as you can, whatever feels safe for you. And breathe. Come all the way down if you can. And then come back up and bring your left knee over onto your left hand onto your right knee and twist. Look back behind you. Lift the back ribs, twist a little more. Beautiful. And then the other side, please. Right hand onto the left knee, lift and twist. Lift and twist. Lift your heart a little more, George. Beautiful. Look over the left shoulder. Nice. And then from here, just come back to center. And George is feeling a little discomfort in his hips, so let's grab the right foot. And let's go ahead and just rock and shake that right foot back and forth, almost like you're cradling a baby. You can even put that foot into the crease of your elbow if you'd like, and just rock and shake, just loosening up that hip. And this is for people who've been sitting in chairs or in cars for hours. Our hips get really, really tight. And stay here, and if you're courageous, you can try to bring that foot towards your heart if you'd like. Or you can even try to bring that foot up to your forehead. But you can just stay here if you'd like. And just to open up that hip. And then from here, let's switch legs. So let's bring the left leg in front. And then go ahead and extend out. Reach out. Reach the right fingertips away from the left fingertips and the left fingertips away from the right fingertips. Interlace the fingertips and reach up to the sky. Let's try to get space between each individual vertebrae. Let's do traction with the spine as we reach our hands up to the heavens. Lift the back ribs, lift the side ribs, and breathe. And then go ahead and crawl your fingertips forward. Really nice. Come all the way down if you're comfortable. You can come all the way down. Come on up and bring your left hand onto your right knee and twist. Look over your right shoulder. Lift those back ribs, please. Lift your heart and twist. Nice. And then the other side. Right hand onto the left knee. Again, we're squeezing out the liver, the kidneys, and the spleen. Lift and twist. Lift those back ribs. Beautiful. Back to center. And let's grab that left foot like we did with the right. So grab that left foot and you can rock and shake. Just like you're cradling a baby. Rock and shake. Loosening up those hips. And if you want to go ahead and put that foot right into the crease of your elbow, feel free to do so. And rock and shake a little more. Loosening up that hip. Breathing deeply. In our culture, we sit in chairs. We sit in cars. In other cultures, they sit on the ground. So I encourage my clients as much as they can sit on the floor to keep the hips nice and open and loose. Sit on the floor as much as possible. Chairs and cars kind of lock up our hips. Bring that foot right towards your heart if you want. And then go ahead and bring that foot right to your forehead. And then go ahead and bring that right back down. Sit up straight, please. Bring your thumb and index finger together. Lift your heart, please. Bring the right hand on the crown of the head and gently bring that right ear to your right shoulder. Lift your heart and drop your ear, please. Lift your heart and drop your ear. Check in with your breath. And other side. Left hand on the crown of the head. And drop that left ear towards your left shoulder. Lift your heart and drop your ear. Lift your heart and drop your ear. Nice. And then just gently bring both hands back down. Let's bring the chin down to the heart, please. And slowly just make small little circles with your head. 3 circles. And when you're done with that, go ahead and make 3 circles the opposite way, please. And then back to center. And then let's go ahead and take a big inhale, please. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale, please. Hold on the inhale, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale, please. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Really nice. Take your hands behind your sacrum. Bring your feet together, please, in butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. And from here, we're just going to lift and lower the knees just to loosen up those hips. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And then let's go ahead and just bring our fingertips a little more forward. And then just crawl your hands forward, breathing into those hips. If you want to bring your head all the way down, feel free to do so. Whatever feels comfortable for you, always honor your body and listen to it. If it's too much, back off. I always say less is more. Less is more. Don't push yourself and breathe into those tight areas. Really nice. Come on up, please. And then from here, we're going to go right back into, let's first do 1 forward bend before we rest in shavasana. So go ahead first in dandasana and cup your fingertips behind your buttocks. Let's go ahead and push those legs. Iron the left leg and the right leg into the earth, please. Just push the backs of the knees into the earth, not so much that the heels come up, but iron the right and left leg into the earth, please. Reach up to the sky with your arms. And let's go ahead and grab the feet. And if you need to use a belt, feel free to use a belt at home. And if you need to bend your knees, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, just come all the way down. Stretch over your legs. Honor yourself. Beautiful. Breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And remember, we always want to be able to touch our toes as we age. We want to be able to tie our own shoes as we age. We don't want to depend on other people. So it's really important as we age to stay and remain flexible so we can bend down and put our own shoes on. So it's essential to always be able to come down and touch your toes. Nice, George. Nice, Rebecca. And then we're going to go ahead and just rest in shavasana. So come on down, please, and go ahead and rest your legs and your arms and drop down, please. You worked really hard today. Really nice work. And what I'd like you to do is just soften your eyes, please. And just soften your cheeks. Use this as a meditation pose. And just release your lower jaw from your upper jaw. And just let the middle tongue melt back into the throat. Imagine as if it's a melted ice cube. And just relax your throat. And just relax the shoulders. Take that backpack off your back of things you need to get done. The long list of things that need to be taken care of. Take that backpack off. Release, let go. And just relax your upper arms, your forearms, your hands and fingers. Let those thumb, index, middle ring, and pinky fingers, just let them go. Let all the tension go. And just bring the awareness into your heart. And imagine a gate in front of your heart. Open that gate up and let the love flow out of your heart towards everyone in your life. Send love to all of your children, your parents, your friends, your acquaintances. Let your heart remain open. And just relax your belly, your buttocks, your legs, your feet, and your toes. And just completely let go. From the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Surrender deeply. Always returning back to the breath. And bring your awareness to whether you're breathing more through the right nostril or the left nostril. We alternate through the day. Bring your awareness there. Let go from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And just stay there for as long as you'd like to. Just stay there in shavasana and just check in with your breath. Inhaling peace, exhaling stress, inhaling love, exhaling fear. And I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me on Forever Yoga. I'm Susan Foxley. And if you have any questions about yoga or life coaching or my workshops or today's show, go ahead and go to www.susanfoxley.com. And remember to always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.